Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it's me, Ivan, back with another video. Today we're taking a look at two fairly new releases from Aliexpress. The first one is this VK64 chronograph that I mentioned in my previous video, and the second is this 36mm Datejust style watch with a really nice green dial. Both of these are very affordable, so if you're looking for a gift either for yourself or for someone else, you might want to stick around. Before we start, you should know that the chronograph was sent to me for review free of charge by the Aliexpress watch flagship store on Aliexpress, while the second model I purchased myself. And of course, everything you're about to hear is based solely on my own impressions and opinions. By the way, if you want to check either of these out, I've left all the relevant links along with the usual discount codes in the description and comments down below. And just so you know, those codes work for pretty much everything on Aliexpress, not just these two watches. Alright guys, let's start by taking a closer look at the chronograph. Design-wise, this is clearly an homage to the Breitling Top Time, and overall, I think it looks fantastic. I've actually reviewed the real Breitling here on the channel before, and I loved it, but with a price tag of around 7,000 euros, it's obviously not something everyone can afford. That's exactly why I think watches like this make sense, as they let more people enjoy the design at a fraction of the price. And you know what, this Aliexpress is surprisingly well made and nicely finished. The case is made from 316L stainless steel and features a really nice mix of mirror-like polishing and vertical brushing. One quick correction though, in my last video I mentioned that the crystal was sapphire, and that was a mistake. It's actually a domed K1 mineral crystal. Personally, I don't mind it at all. It has blue AR coating and it's very clear, but yeah, it's not sapphire, so keep that in mind if that's important to you. Now let's talk dimensions, because that's what really matters for wearability. Guys, you're looking at a 38mm case diameter, a 46mm lug-to-lug, and a thickness of 12.8, which makes this a fairly compact chronograph that should work well on most wrist sizes. Oh, and on the supplied rubber strap it weighs just 75 grams. Here it is on my 17 centimeters or 6.7 inch wrist, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, but to me, it looks great. And honestly, it feels like the perfect companion for my upcoming trip to Thailand. It's comfortable, the rubber strap is really nice, and I can easily see myself wearing this for long days without any issues. And if you want to tone things down a bit, the strap comes with quick release spring bars, so swapping it out for something more understated is super easy. Before we move on to the second watch, we need to mention the dial because it definitely deserves some attention. As you can see guys, for around 80 bucks it looks surprisingly clean and well executed. It's nicely balanced with those deep blue sub-dials featuring a subtle circular texture, and I really like the little pops of color coming from the chronograph and sub-dial hands. It's also great to see that all the text, including the logo and the tachymeter scale, is nicely printed, with no visible imperfections, making everything easy to read. And you even get some decent lume for low light situations. It's BGW9, and while there isn't a ton of it, it actually performs really well. Alright guys, let's take a look at the second model I've got here. As I mentioned at the beginning, the design is inspired by the Rolex Datejust, but Aliexpress have taken the liberty of adding some more colorful dial options, which is an idea they've probably borrowed from Underdog Studio. And honestly, I think it works, especially on this avocado green version. In fact, the dial is probably the main reason why people will want to pick one of these up. It has a fine sandpaper-like texture, and even up close it looks really nice. Don't get me wrong, it's not on the same level as my St. Martin SN0144, but considering you can grab one of these for around 60 bucks, I think it looks pretty amazing. Besides the attractive dial, the overall build quality is also solid. The finishing is good, there are no sharp edges anywhere, and the crystal on this one is definitely sapphire. On top of that, you also get a screw-down crown and a screw-down case back. So yeah, for the money, this thing is pretty impressive, and even more so once you take a closer look at the bracelet. It's a Jubilee style bracelet with solid links throughout, and all of them are fully articulating, so you can expect it to be very comfortable on the wrist. If you're into smaller watches and want something fun, this 36mm model is a very interesting value proposition, especially at just 60 bucks. My only suggestion to Aliexpress would be to release an automatic version of it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a bit tired of seeing so many watches powered by the VH31. It's a great movement, but once you own 3 or 4 of them, it does get a bit boring. That's just how I feel, but I honestly believe that if they dropped a Seiko NH35 or even a Miyota 8 series inside this watch and kept the price under $100, they would sell a ton of these. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments below. There you have it, guys. In my opinion, Aliexpress is one of the best brands for watches under $100 or euros on AliExpress. So I would definitely suggest following them on Instagram, as they release so many new models all the time that it's hard to keep up. That's the end of today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed, because I've got quite a few interesting pieces coming to the channel very soon. Thanks to Christmas and New Year, a few of my packages are being delayed, but I've got 2 very impressive skeleton watches on the way. So if you don't want to miss those and a few other exciting releases, keep an eye on the channel. Take care, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.